Standing 6'8", number 35, Clarice Cato.
We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
No, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, Freak in a two-guard. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Humphries. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Towns in at the 5. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Freak. And it's good off the back rim and in. On defense, Minnesota. Jennings with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And here's Jennings. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington.
Boy, was he physical, I mean, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
The Magic shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Vucevic. So it's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game. Rubio the pass to Humphries. Wiggins against Oladipo. 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Rubio. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wiggins drives in. Vucevic with the block. Oladipo outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. The pass to Vucevic. Wiggins with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Freak. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Orlando called for the foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Jennings. Here's the screen. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jennings. He kicks to Vucevic. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Freak. Left block shot on the way. Left side, Jennings. Dishes to Gordon. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. We talked about the challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making shots is where he's been less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. So it's Minnesota now. After the Magic pick up 2, Wiggins drives in. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in rebounding, and they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Freak dishes to Levine. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Picked by Vucevic. It's Jennings with the drive. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Orlando leading by 6. The shot's good from Fournier.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Towns. Count it from 12.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on it.
Oladipo right side. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Here's Levine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Picked by Vucevic. Passes to Fournier. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Levine. Pass to Freak from deep. And he gets it to go. Freak's got his second bucket of the night. One second left. And so the first quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Timberwolves leading by 5. Hezonja is out there with Watson. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. That's who's out there for Orlando. Picked by Humphries. The drive by Rubio. Up top, Humphries. Hits the jumper in space. Humphries has got 8.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Up top, Pekovic. 5 to shoot. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass break. Here come the Magic. Finished off the break. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Picked by Humphries. Kicks to Pekovic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Pekovic has got 4 this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans was not his usual self. He had 6 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. The iron was quite unkind to him as shot after shot ricocheted off the rim. He'll be looking to have a much better time out this contest, Kevin.
You're bringing it, Doris. Thank you so much. Thanks for that report. And I know, guys, he was pretty disappointed in that performance.
You know, would have been a lot easier for him to digest if they had somehow managed to win the game. But the disappointment really hits home when you struggle like he did, and that leads directly to a loss.
There's no doubting that. I mean, he's never going to shy away from the responsibility that comes with being a leader. Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
The Magic trail by 3. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Nicholson. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Freak. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. That one bounces around and comes back out. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Azania. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. And it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Picked by Humphries. And it's Rubio penetrating. Good. Rubio's got 9. Tries to hit him. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. We did take advantage of...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We've seen Andrew Nicholson really having a great game.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Oladipo. Checking out the group for Sam Mitchell to start the second half. Freak in at shooting guard. Downs is out there with Humphries. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Rubio in at the point guard. The dish now to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Jennings outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now Rubio. Here's Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And let's check out some stats for Jennings. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
He's off on the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Oladipo with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Minnesota shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And a wide open look for Freak. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shoots from the right block. Here's Cato. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
The try by Rubio. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Finished off the break. And the Magic lead by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Towns knocks it loose.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Magic have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
At the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Magic, Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Humphries. And Stauskas subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. Freak passes to Stauskas. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Towns.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the first.
Vucevic, Wiggins with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
He dishes it to Stauskas. To the middle. And Freak throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Jennings. D right on him. Nicholson kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Nicholson. The feed to Fournier. Lock at 6. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Freak. Orlando grabs the miss. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Timberwolves. And the Magic making a change here as Anya's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Zhang comes in for Towns. And Levine subbed in for Stauskas. Pekovic with a screen on Jennings. And there's the pass to Dang. Misses the layup.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Zhang, a screen. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Jennings. Zhang, a screen. Levine kicks to Freak. From 13. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Nicholson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And that one's good. Pekovic.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Oh, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Here's Azania, covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Levine. He feeds it to Freak. Here's Pekovic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he's got his first free throw. Minnesota also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Freak subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Oladipo. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And it's Freak missing. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Deflects the pass. Jennings with the ball. Picked by Vucevic. 14 feet away. Shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And Towns gets it to go.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Outside Jennings. Oladipo outside. Wide open. Rebound by Dang.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Levine dishes to Freak. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the post.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Gorgui Dang. Now here's Jennings. He's covered closely. Gordon with the screen for Jennings. And it's Orlando with another.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. He kicks it to Freak. 13 feet away. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And here's Jennings. Picked by Vucevic. It's Jennings with the drive.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Here's Wiggins, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
You got to take it. You have to make them play at our tempo.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Rubio against Jennings. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Jennings. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Rubio with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Nikola Vucevic. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Oladipo, and it's in off the backboard.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Humphries, another miss by Minnesota. Now, here's Oladipo. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not hit.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quick Nikola Vucevic. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the... And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
and of course give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack and Shack was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Orlando in Florida. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Gerald Green out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Here's Westbrook, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Humphries with a screen on Westbrook. Now the dish to Towns. Lots of room. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now, here's Kanter. 8 points his last outing. Shot off the screen. Westbrook, no good. On defense, the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous. All over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you. And it also is going to keep your coach happy.
Here's Green. After the basket by Minnesota. Westbrook passes to Green. Out to Ibaka. Another shot. That's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. On defense, Oklahoma City. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Here's Green, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Out to Ibaka. This one for three, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Ibaka. Westbrook's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And it's Freak missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook dishes to Green. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Now Rubio. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Rubio the pass to Freak. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Now here's Freak. 9 points last game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And he slams it one-handed. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
Now, here's Rubio. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Wiggins against Durant. Poked away. Durant with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Westbrook against Rubio. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Free. Here's Green. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Utah.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in the up-tempo game.
And back to those assist numbers. I mean, they were maybe the most enjoyable team to watch in the league last season. Just the way they moved the ball, the fluidity with which they operated.
Now here's Waiters.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
And stolen by Payne. Here's Durant. Rebound collected by Levine. Here's Freak. He's got 5. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Payne dishes to Adams. Durant in the corner. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Timberwolves trail by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 8. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And Kevin Durant
comes from me being 8 years old.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Gorgie Dang is out there at Pekovic. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Levine in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Wiggins is subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic stepped up to deliver. He had 9 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Rubio the pass to Freak. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Waiters. Outside Durant. There's the pass to Smith. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. The Timberwolves have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Rubio against Westbrook. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And it's Durant missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Tries from 7. And it's Freak missing. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Durant's running.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
How you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Oh, you better hope so. That's the only chance you got.
You better remember that, freak. It's on.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they swept this team in the regular season a year ago. Pretty impressive considering these teams were basically the same in the standings.
Yeah, it really was impressive. I mean, both teams on that playoff bubble. You might have expected it to be more competitive, but they took it to them.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Freak in at 2 guard. Downs is out there with Humphries. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. He feeds it to Moniunas. Misses from close range. Freak with it. 9 points last game out. Now here's Wiggins. Rubio with a wide open look. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Harden with it. Now defended by Freak. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Beverly kicks to Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Towns.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Second free throw, no good. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now, here is Harden. Following the miss by Freak. From 12 feet out, Moniunas' shot is good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Feeds it to Towns. To the middle. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Beverly missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now, here's Rubio. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. Ariza with the bucket.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now Rubio. And the pass to Freak. To the paint and stolen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive on Eunice. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in, and then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Humphries, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks to Moniunas. A shot by Harden, wide open. Another miss by Houston.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Beverly. Pass to Capella. Moniunas dishes to Beverly. And that one's good. Beverly's got his first basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Freak with it. Now the feed to Wiggins. Here's the floater. Moniunas grabs the miss. Houston leading by 7. 1:32 left in the first. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 2 assists. Poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, you know the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, I think he's got it in him for sure.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Decker's checked in for Moniunas. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Andrew Gaudlock in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Gaudlock, following the basket by Nikola Pekovic. Kicks it to McDaniels. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Brewer's shot is off.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Bean passes to Freak. Here's Pekovic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Gaudlock. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's LaVine. The dish to Freak. Over to the wing. Now here's Muhammad, covered by Brewer. The 10-footer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Gaudlock kicks to Brewer. Offline with his 3. Now here's Freak. And that's not going to go. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team. Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Well, you know, he does have that kind of all-around, all-out game going back to his days at UCLA. I mean, when you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, his team...
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder gave them an edge. He had 9 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Beverly dishes to Moniunas. Howard in the post. Jang defending. A nice shot by Howard.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The drive by Rubio. To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Houston making some changes. Decker's checked in for Howard. KJ McDaniels comes in for James Harden. And Godlock subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Houston leading by 6. Decker kicks to McDaniels. And he banks in the layup.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Freak passes to Towns. Pass to Rubio. Now Freak. He has 6. Jang can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ariza has the open look. Here's Moniunas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Freak kicks to Rubio. To the paint. Hangs in the air. And Towns lays it in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Rockets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Godlock dishes to Moniunas. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Rubio the pass to Freak. Back to Rubio. Jang a screen. Passes it to Rubio. Clock at 6. The 3. That's good. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
They set the pick. Off the pick. Rubio missing again.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Rockets lead by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. Stay patient, keep waiting for that can't-miss shot. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. One place we've had success.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Tremendous output from Howard. He has 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Checking out the group for Sam Mitchell to start the second half. Freak in at shooting guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Howard kicks to Beverly. And it's Ariza in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Ariza's got 6 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
There's the pick. With the teardrop, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Wiggins outside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one's good. He's got 5.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Beverly dishes to Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 7. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Wiggins passes to Rubio. Dishes it to Freak, expanding his range. Good D by Harden. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate.
And 1:01 left to play in the 3rd. Levine kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Muhammad. And it's all evened up. Here's Godalock. He feeds it to Decker. They set the pick. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd. 6 on the shot clock. Brewer pushes to Decker. Fires from 14. Minnesota with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Godalock passes to Decker. And it is good at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Houston on top. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Andrew Gaudlock is out there with Brewer. Then there's Monty Eunice. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pekovic against Ariza. Minnesota with the rebound. Pekovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Rubio kicks to Freak.
Move the ball.
Can't connect from the right block. Houston in the lead. And Gaudlock kicks to Brewer. Feeds to Monty Eunice. Ariza outside. Here's Brewer. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Back to Rubio. Monty Eunice grabs the miss. Monty Eunice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rubio's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. And yes, sir, that one drops. 8 points for Ariza.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Howard's checked in for Capella. Harden comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Andrew Gaudlock. Minnesota also making some changes. Humphries comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Muhammad. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Ariza, right side. Howard with this screen on Wiggins. Ariza dishes to Howard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Rubio. And another 3 for Minnesota.
A pretty free look for 3-point range. D forgot about him on that possession.
And here's Beverly. And stolen by Freak. Rubio in the corner. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort is paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Harden can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Picked by Humphries. Freak with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Minnesota making a switch here. Levine's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Harden outside. The pass to Beverly. Knocks it loose. He's up top. Shot clock at 5. Back to Beverly. shot to stop the run. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Humphries has got his third rebound on the night. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature. Move once he goes airborne.
Harden outside. He kicks to Howard. And it's Freak with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
There's the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Harden the pass to Howard. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. It's deflected and stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Levine. At the top of the key, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Here's Levine, defended by Beverly. Levine kicks to Freak to the inside. It falls!
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Harden outside. Right between the eyes!
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What?
job.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Dwight Howard.
Overall, just a rock-solid outing.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug. Let's get cracking. Always well. Baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the mood. Hopped in the tray, just to let me thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you see.
Today on 2K TV postseason. The Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2K qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The Road to the
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. Looking at Minnesota, the campaign has not started brightly for them. They're 0-4 now, still looking for that first win, needing that first win. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass.
Let's meet the starting lineup of the visiting Toronto Raptors. At power forward, Luis Scola. At the other forward position, DeMarre Carroll. At center, Jonas Valanciunas. At shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan. At the other guard position, Kyle Lowry. The head coach of the visiting team is the visiting team head coach. Standing at center, 6'11" out of Montenegro, number 14, the Godfather, Nikola Ikovic. Starting at guard, 6'4" from Spain, number 9, Ricky Rubio. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6", number 35, Freak. The head coach of your home team. The head coach.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Home in the paint. Scola drives in. They retain possession. Second chance shot, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. The pass to Carroll. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Valanciunas kicks to Carroll. Scola dishes to DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With some arc, and the layup is good.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
The drive by Rubio. And it's Begovic missing.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside Lowry. Kicks to Scola. High shot from 10 feet out. Scola's got his first points of the game. Minnesota with the ball. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, it makes it even tougher to take.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Freak. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. the right side. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Towns. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Freak kicks to Begovic. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ricky Rubio. Coming off a terrific season. Came in about 14 points per, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
He sure has. I mean, game by game, you can just see the confidence growing. He's put up large numbers to prove it.
So it's Minnesota now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Freak with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. 6 to shoot. Towns, the pass to Begovic. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And here's a look at the stats for Jonas Valanciunas. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in rebounding, 14th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last year. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim and always hustles to get there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Levine after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Towns with it. Patterson's there. And Towns gets it to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Valanciunas against Jang. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Chris Humphries has checked in for Towns. The Raptors also changing it up. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll, and it's Wright in for DeMar DeRozan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. There's the screen. Levine kicks to Freak. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Here's Joseph. No good. Nice D from Freak.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on the shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Now here is Humphries. Jang a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Muhammad. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Screen by Valanciunas. Back to Wright. Ross with a wide open look. Money from the wing. Ross has got his first points of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Levine. Guarded by Wright. Cannot hit. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Now here's Patterson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Muhammad has it in the corner. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And to DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them. Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the... Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. From 13, and there's Pekovic. That one's good on the assist by Freak. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Toronto, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets made some nice plays. He picked up 10 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. It was a positive sign in what has been a slow start to the season for his basketball team. Perhaps things are starting to turn around, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
The shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Joseph dishes to Carroll. Rebound by Dang.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Tries it from 9. And the shot is good. Freak's got 5 points so far. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And it's Carroll in the corner. Patterson, the screen. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. That is good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Freak. Tries again, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. Minnesota making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nikola Pekovic, and Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Nick Stauskas. White, he's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. Valanciunas, good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Shoots from the baseline. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have cut. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter. Starting here now.
How about Wiggins in this one? 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Freak is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group starting the second half for Sam Mitchell.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Freak. And the rejection by Valanciunas. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So it'll be Pekovic shooting. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Here's Lowry. Good D by Rubio.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending. Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 8 points. Raptors with the lead. Outside Lowry. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. A floater. 5 on the clock. Scola. Here's Valanciunas. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Nikola Pekovic. The Timberwolves making a change here. Levine's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Ross is checked in. The Raptors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
It's deflected. They recover it, and he gets the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The 8-footer, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Ross. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Bean passes to Freak. Pekovic with a screen. The jump hook. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Checked in for the Timberwolves. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Freak. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Terrence Ross is out there with Scola. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Lowry in at point guard.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Free throw good, Levine. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Joseph. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Pekovic with a screen. Here's Levine. While recovering. Levine kicks to Towns. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Ross. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And both free throws good for Ross.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
There's a screen. Here's Levine. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And Lowry gets it to go.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The dish to Valanciunas. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Wiggins is checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. Here's the screen. Levine kicks to Freak. No good from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Joseph. G right on him. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. Levine with the rebound.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Right side Lowry. Down low. No good with the layup.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
They're starting to feel it from deep.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Timberwolves. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. The dish to Valanciunas. And stolen by Pekovic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Wiggins, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Freak missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Wiggins dishes to Freak. Here's Towns. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. DeRozan passes to Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Nails the baby hook. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Pekovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's Freak. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan to the middle. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from DeRozan.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Bangs home the trifecta. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road.
Kyle, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jonas Valanciunas. He had a double-double and made a huge difference. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean no.
Today on 2K TV postseason, the road to the finals tournament
Way up.
When I enter the building. I drink some, keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go, pro when I said go, roll like an afro, play like Ronaldo, hot like I'm death row, waiting, light as a pillow, down to my tiptoe, like I tie box since we can't go low. yo-yo. Go low, go slow, roll like a polo. My banana like yo, blowing up a yo-yo. Yeah, yo. Alarms go off when I enter the building. YOLO? I don't even know anymore. What that even mean though? If you only live once, why we keep doing the same? Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and then again and again. That's why they invented karma.
I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents. Nor if I need money. Yeah. Or when I feel lonely. Yeah. Will I ever bow down to no man? Not even if you have a car with a tank full of gas. Not even if you have a ship to cross the seas. Nor if you own a bank full of employees. Or if you lead your own check and put your soul at ease. Will I ever bow down to you? I won't bow down to no man. I won't bow down to no man. I won't bow down to no man.
Yo, I got next game. Hey, yo, let me get next. Yo, I got next right here. I got next.
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk? Innocent, remember, all we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were bold and young.
Yo, I got next game. Hey, yo, my man, I got next. I got next game.
I be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall, scrap with my dogs, rap with my dogs, cat with my dogs. Fly with me in Atlanta, open in Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run, even if a youngster don't wanna pull them. Even if a youngster wanna meet the sun, we gon' rep to the death where the roots is from. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle with your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. You won't live with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Never knew chill till I met with beef. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew tie till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die up on the block. In the boat spot. And watch my life stop. Hard to see in a cold night. When it's cold at night and my soul in ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight and I hold the lights. Get up on the guys, but real homies never turn me back. My homies listen all these tracks. My homies all rapping Mac. We rolling out like Cadillac. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with
She moves so fast that I can't keep up. I'm chasing. I'm in love with a shooting star.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been stabbed Curry with the shot, big with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show it. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost him at, but maybe I ain't lose him at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Something you got to believe.
got next. Yo, I got next game. I got next game.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire. Cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine. E la fine.
Per te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine, portandomi al bagagliaio cose che non ti posso dire. La mia vita è un film come al cine, io te polio un po' al caline. Solo tu mi rilassi alla fine, solo tu mi rilasci endorfine. Non mi fido delle altre bambine, siamo unici, tigri albine. Sotto il sole di mezzanotte, io ti scriverò le mie rime. E la nostra vita è musica, quindi rappo sopra il tuo battito. E quanta gente ci giudica, nessuno coglie quest'attimo. Sognavo che ero innocente, ma poi mi sono svegliato e tu non c'eri per niente e restavo il tipo sbagliato.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire. Cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine. E la fine.
Ci cercavo come animali, a piedi nudi come gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine. Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove. Se mi cerchi sono già altrove, indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro nei nostri giorni preziosi, ed ora piango sangue e gli dei sono tutti invidiosi.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire. Cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
of my pride.
Hey, I'm next.
Hey, 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 hey. Come on, boys. Good one.
Calvin. We the best. Yeah. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter.
This nigga can't play no defense, boy. What the hell? Your player got 17 points, boy. You suck, boy.
It's what I does. I get money, AK, I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. To ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine. That's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie of my city. Please no fit it. Get them too. You better get stupid. Money that come running like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire. You better be hot. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in, strip routes, follow.
You can see me in that Porsche GT coming down Sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and them mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally free. If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Yeah, Birdman dead, I'm number one. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda. He didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed. I need a leash. I'm insane. I need a shrink. I love and I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk and let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special club, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touch it, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am a little too big 'cause we take it over. I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay on with Jamaican. From different races. You give money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We hating on riches. 100K I spent that on my wrist. $200 spent that on you. Your model put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the core in the end. We should've wrote. The ring go, I won't call her again. Go burn it in mountain. Crib as big as a college. Me your life the loudest. Whipping some with no mileage. Diamonds cost me a fortune. Them horses all in them Porsches. Can't handle afford it. 4,200 my mortgage. Falling on my Corvette. You haters, you bore me. Only the real get a piece of the plate. Rapping my city and running my state. Keep me up through they run with the. Won't beef, then I visit your place.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You give money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Cop me your chain, your salary spent. Just we bring them cavities in. Counting money, hourly trend. Let them seem real like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet bins. Neck full of gold, Olympian. Demons, I'm blowing the check on the gear. Falling some, then hop on the leer. Strap with them was in back of the rear. Suck my bed, them beats is here. Woke up early.
Hey, I'm next.
They mounted. Mine is telling me money.
I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You give money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Photographs of dope boys. It's all they taking. Fingerprints on a Rolls Royce. It's why they hating. Push a button on his broke boys. That's detonation. Walk the road to riches bare feet. I watch mama struggle. Now she living carefree. That's why I hustle for that half a. That's 12 G's. I'm trying to bubble every summer a new LP. You gotta love me. I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bone and hit that man that's from 30 feet. Left in the puddle, fingerprints is on 100 mil. That's what it is. Ricky Rose and Ace Hood. We have a trip. Yeah.
I come looking for you a
What you know about this? I stay no glitcher, man. We the best. Double M. 100 M's. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Murder. Bruh. Got that. Thanks, Elton, man. Play defense, play. Y'all could pass it out, you know. What's up? That's what I'm trying to say, cuz. Shoot it, shoot it. Bruh, come on. This dude playing no defense, go. I know. What's good? Well, yeah, it's dead. Come on, bro. This bucket. It's like nigga thought. There to go. That's heat.
Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hope we're never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall, I keep ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I mean it in Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, bro? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. And maybe you could get a taste of living. Still matic, it's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. You talking, cold plan a funeral, she might fit the. For our wake, pray to the Lord, my soul to take. My soul to take, my soul to take, hey, get on your job, little man, this ain't Saturday. We in two different lanes, you can't navigate. We in two different games, you playing patty cake. Brother, you lame, yeah, out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute, the sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it, my ride just tinted.
Bro. Hey, pass. Bro, it's just a game. Clam God, cuz.
City on my shoulders, so no girl, you can't cry on it. When you make your list of the greatest,
Yo, pass the ball. Ah. Bruh. Oh, pick up for me, pick up for me. Where to go? You get him on there. Where to go? Let's go. I got it, I got it. Go. That's you. Come on, bro. Let's go. Pass. That's a bad shot, bro. Pass. My fucking God.
Feliz ou oposto, aposto, sei da dureza que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se carros falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhava no passe, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Monstro, das minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte, é tipo a fonte dela. De fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte, trancada na cela ou numa favela. Ele é foda, pobre menino, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade, ainda mais do que a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor.
Way to go.
Tio por, servo de Roma, frios por natureza, morte. Égalité pour mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution é black, noir, jack. Imagère, meilleur qu'hier. Ma terre, mes mains, c'est ma plaque. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. O necessário, sem ter demais. Verde mais, verde mais, verde mais.
Bro, that's a...
Père, mère, frère, sœur, ange Kaira. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche. Des filles décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, détalé. S'en aller ou chialer, jamais. Plus de calais, on entend crier. Pas années, quelle de couleur café. Non, c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barres, trop de casaniers. Qui tient bon baron de plus que ça ira. Ça ira. Se dit le brave type, laissez les rats pour le sale papelas, même sort, même idée. Qu'on s'en sorte à l'espoir, tous fidèles. Ah, San Paulo, zone à Norche. Loisy LESC. Si. Oh. Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici, MC, t'as fait.
Bro.
Si.
What the fuck?
To the building. I drink some, keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go, pro when I say go, roll like an afro, play like Ronaldo, hot like I'm death row, waiting.
Yo, play defense, bro. This nigga ain't giving us no damn help. Help, cut, bro. Yo, right back. Bro. Yo, 2K season. Bro, that's a dumb shot. Why 2K cheesing, bro? Bro, play defense.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Good fucking shit. Hell, play defense, bro. Never. Bro. Bro, NBA, bro, 2K is shit, cuz.
YOLO? I don't even know anymore. What that even mean though? If you only live once, why we keep doing the same? Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and again and again. That's why they invented come.
I ain't playing with that, bro.